Fantastic. Okay, everybody, and welcome back to our D&D adventure. I just need to make sure that we got like this and like that, because my face has gone fuzzy and I don't know why. There we go. My face is no longer fuzzy. Brilliant! So, our adventurers were just hanging around in the market. They were on the way to some sort of tower, and they just purchased some healing potions.
Well, shall we go to the Wellport then?
I guess so. Garth, follow me. Do you have anything to say?
I should point out I am currently not with the group. I'm over by the stables, mournfully peering through the fence and playing a sad refrain.
Should we go and get him?
Come on, this phone is going to screw me over every time, isn't it?
I think we should go and grab the gnome.
We'll do that.
Walk over towards the gnome and
Really?
see him looking at the horses.
This phone
I'm
is
just gonna
awful.
pick him up in my arms like a baby.
I'm trying to play a
carry him
sad
to the
song, but
Wellport.
my phone just doesn't like me.
Oh,
I haven't got a sad song, I've only got this.
Well, I do, but my phone... Hang on.
Okay,
I like that.
We'll save that for maybe when you level up.
Alright, it's ready. Shush.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted.
Okay, somebody sort that gnome out.
I won't just scoop him up into my arms. I think I will put one hand over my mouth as I pick over his mouth as I. pick
was
him up.
that over your own mouth? Like what?
Yeah, that wouldn't help.
Okay. Okay, so you pick up the gnome, and I presume the three of you head towards a tower in the distance.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So you leave the market area, okay, and you head out towards. Well, I don't know exactly where it is, but it's, let's see. From here, it'd be the east, where you're. It's the only tower around. There's no other towers. It's easy to see where the tower is. It's a tower. So
Is it?
Yes, it is. So you head out over there to the tower, and you notice it's actually just outside the main part of the village, but it's not far out. And you head out there, and you get to the foot of the tower. It's not a very tall tower. In fact, it's quite a stubby tower, big and round.
Didn't realise this place had a Master Hellish style Hollywood sign.
Yeah, we're going to get a screen that is a screen when we haven't got a screen to look at. But for now,
Can it be a picture of us in the bar? Because I think that would be a good one.
Yeah, why not? We'll look. That's another job for Timoth. So yeah, you stand there and the tower is in front of you.
Is there like? Is it like? Does it look like magical? Is it glowing? Is there people guarding it? Should I roll perception?
Is there a door?
There is a door.
I go through the door.
There is no people.
Oh,
at
I
the
thought
door.
it was like open, but not a building itself.
No, it's a building.
Okay.
Okay, so you go through the door, and you enter a room. And this room is not like the floors of the tower that you were imprisoned in at the beginning of this series. It goes all the way up to the top. Inside there is what appears to be a well, and but it's very, very small walls. This well has. It's only like a brick or two high, and there is a gentleman wandering around inside. He may have been doing something previously, but upon you entering, he doesn't appear to be doing whatever he was doing. He seems to have just come away from what appeared to be a desk on the far side and is moving over towards you.
Hello, sir. Is this for Wellport?
He says, yes, it is. Right here.
We'd like to travel to Lumeng.
You travel
Where,
to
where
where,
are we
sorry?
going?
Where does this portal take us?
Oh, the Wellport. The Wellport will take you to Tissendale City.
To the city, yeah?
Yes.
Not to the capital. Is it the capital, I guess?
Well,
Or to
certainly one of the biggest places around. It's not the capital.
Let's go there then.
I don't know. Which city is it called?
It's there. Tissendale. Tissendale City.
Tissingdale.
Tissendale, yes. You're not from round here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we've been.
You're not local then?
No,
Okay.
we've been told that a few times. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know the area, so we kind of need to get references of wherever we're going.
Oh, okay.
Is there a? We've been told that there might be a charge to using the.
No, he said no charge, no charge.
Oh, was there no charge? Was there?
That is correct. At the moment, the tax has been lifted. We know that there's a lot of people moving in and out of the area at the moment, and it's all for the greater good, isn't it? Really. So
For the greater good.
The greater good. So yes, there is no tax at the moment, so you are free to use the port if you wish.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so
What do we do? Do we jump in? Do we?
you stand. You not travelled by Wellport before?
I have not.
I
Okay.
don't even know what it is.
Well, you stand in the water and you just state where you're going.
Oh, is it like flu powder?
I don't know what this powder is that you talk of.
Oh, you get a handful of this powder, you throw it at the floor, and then you say the wrong place.
Well, no, there's no powder involved.
Okay, right. I'll go and stand in the pool. Don't know if everyone else is.
Yeah, so
but-
you step
I'll
over
join
you
in.
step over the short brick wall into what appears to be more of a puddle of water, rather than a well of any sort of description.
I'll step over the wall as well.
It's not that high.
It is quite that high. You can topple over it quite easily.
Tissingdale, please.
And at that point,
Isingdale.
as soon as Lao Meng says that, he falls straight down into the water, as if he'd just jumped into a giant pool of water.
Oh no, he's gonna drown!
He's gone. He just went into the water as soon as.
I've said it too, so I'm
and
gone.
you go, and you disappear through the water as well.
Tissingdale?
So, and then you do as well. You disappear into and you find yourself stood in a pool of water. And you think for a moment that you haven't that nothing's happened. That maybe you just imagined that you fell into it, but you are indeed stood on a pool of water, and you're completely dry. And you look around and you notice that you are not where you once were.
That's a strange experience to say the least, isn't it?
Tavington.
Are you just trying various different places now?
No, Tavington's the place we just came from.
Hang on. Hang on a second. I didn't plan for that. What did you say it was called?
Tavington.
No,
Okay.
you don't go anywhere. That's not right.
Equestria!
Where? Oh, I must have written it down wrong.
We're not getting back home, are we?
Oh, damn.
I'm assuming Equestria doesn't take me anywhere either.
No, it doesn't.
This is when he walks away.
I tap my heels 3 times and say there's no place like home.
Nothing happens. So, you glance around and you look, and instead of you and the well being in the middle of a tower, You appear to be in a much larger tower, and this time there is a number of pools around the edge of the tower. You can see that there are what appears to be 2 exits to the tower as well. I would say that there's roughly 8 pools.
That's quite impressive.
They must
So-
be rich.
I
Is
look
there,
around
like,
for a
anyone
guy.
around?
Yeah.
Is there anyone around? There are a number of people around. In fact, there's people walking in and out of pools, falling in them and appearing at them all over the place.
I'm guessing one of them looks like normally he'd be taking money, but is losing out on a lot.
There doesn't appear to be anybody.
Without looking like we're like complete foreigners here, I'll step out of the pool.
Okay.
That is a plan.
Okay, you step out of the pool. Somebody, as soon as do you step out as well, Gartholomew?
I do, yeah.
Gartholomew?
Yeah, just follow Labang.
Okay, so as soon as you 3 get out, some woman shakes her head at you and steps in, mutters something, and then disappears down into the water.
Oh,
Oopsie.
guess we were keeping up her time.
So,
Roll
who do we
for all
speak
of
to?
you.
Right. Well, we've got to find this guy.
Perception roll from everyone.
Oh.
What?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh dear.
20.
So we got 6, 14, and oh wow, okay. So Upira, you notice that some guards on the other side of the tower are looking directly at you and talking. They appear to be the
Between each
only,
other.
between each other. Yes, they appear to be the only guards in the area that you've noticed.
I mutter between my colleagues here. Like the guards are staring at us, but I think we should.
I will deal with this. I walk straight up to the guards and say, "Hello, which way to the Lord?"
They look at you and say, "Which lord?"
Uh,
The
Meng,
time.
what's the name of the Lord we need?
Never remember the name of the law. Maybe the letter says something.
Okay. Where
Yeah, have a look at the letter.
Have a look at the letter.
You have the letter.
It's a little bit small in writing. Maybe Garth, follow me. Would you be able to try and read it?
Oh yeah, I'll have a go. Hang on.
There you go.
Pass it back! Pass it back!
Oh. Yeah, did you manage to be able to read what it said?
Oh, he didn't look properly. Pass it back again. If he didn't look properly, pass it back.
Sorry, let me have a little look.
Okay. You look at the envelope. Oh my goodness. You see that it says Lord Davenport.
It says Lord Davenport. There you go. You can have that back.
Cool. Thank you. Lord Davenport. Lord
The guards
Davenport.
look at each other and says, okay, why?
We have been sent by our old friend Aemond.
The guards look at each other and said, Eamon, did he say why?
We have a letter to deliver only into the Lord's hands.
Something to do with a quest that he needs to update him on.
They look at each other and say, well, I don't know, I don't see why not, I don't see why he sees it. They kind of seem to agree with each other. They don't see any reason why. I said, okay, do you know where you don't know where you're going then, do you? I presume?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, alright, go from here, out this door here, and the guard points over to one of the doors and says, if you follow that straight down there, you'll come up to the courthouse. More than likely should be in today. If not, then ask one of the guards. But yeah, that's it. Go down to the courthouse. and ask one of the guards. They should be able to help you out down there at the courthouse.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Ta, Chuck.
I would like to roll a thingy mabob. What's it called? The one where you
Nice.
investigate? No, the one where you can tell if they're. That's one insight.
Yeah. You're trying to tell if they're lying, are you?
Bro.
I can't tell if he's talking because I think he's pushed to talk.
Oh, I would like to. Yeah, I want to know whether or not they are sending us to the courthouse so that they can arrest us or not.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you want to see if they're lying. Okay, well, would you roll your insights?
A natural 20.
Oh, right. Okay, so you believe that these guys are being sincere.
Okay,
Based
I believe
on-
them. Let's
based,
go.
Based on the way that they're talking and the way that they're acting.
I'm sure they wouldn't lie to you, Gartoff.
Why, thank you, Gartholomew.
So yes, I presume you exit via the door that that you were pointing towards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
as you exit the door, you get your first glimpse of Tissendale City. This time, things seem very different from what you've been used to. You've been used to villages with wooden shacks and people largely dressed in scruffy clothes, but here people seem to be a lot smarter. All the buildings are quite neatly cut stone, and some of them are pretty big, pretty tall. In fact, there's almost a bit of a skyline going on here with some of these buildings, and between some of the larger towers towards the middle, or what you presume to be the middle from where you are, of the city, there's even some walkways between them. This place is pretty big. Probably one of the biggest places you've ever been to. Unless you've been to a pretty big place before for any particular reason.
I was a gladiator, so I'm guessing I would have.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been at a fairly large place, but this place is definitely like... It's gonna impress you still.
This place is giving me vertigo.
I'd probably seen cities mainly from the outside. If I was
Well,
more in the military, I was
possibly,
maybe in the
let's
part
Have a
of
look
the wing.
around.
It's certainly rather grand. You can imagine that a lot of the building materials for the larger buildings, especially the more ornate ones towards the middle, appear to be a white one, possibly some sort of marble. There's lots of the grounds are all neatly kept, and there's good flowers and so forth lining the streets. It's certainly a very well kept place, possibly a place with lots of money. Certainly where you are. There might be rougher areas, but it certainly doesn't look like it where you are right now.
Right. Let's just go straight to where we needed to go.
Okay, so let's have a look then. If I go and have a quick look at one of the character sheets, I would yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for that because you are just going straight down a road. So you travel straight down a road, and you guys, you're a bit, a bit battered and bloody. I mean, Gartoff has a bite mark in his arm. He's pretty rugged looking anyway, and you guys, you're covered in rat blood and all sorts. You haven't had a proper wash in ages. You probably smell. I mean, Lord knows how long you was in that damp cell. The stench from you must be pretty recognisable. In fact, you going through this street, you get quite a few funny looks from passers-by.
I just growl at them.
Did you just sniff your armpit?
No.
Did you?
No.
If you did, I want a constitution roll from you.
Oh.
Okay. It makes you cough and gag slightly. You smell very bad. I mean, you slept the night in a barrel that hadn't been.
I slept the night in a barrel, and the day before I dressed as a tree. So
you've been in a cell for goodness knows how many days. You've got orc blood on you. You've got rat blood on you. you've slept in a barrel, and you've been dressed as a tree. So I would say you are pretty smelly. Yeah. Okay, so the three of you continue down this path, and it comes to like a T-junction, and there's a large building in front of you, which, based on the guard's description, probably is a courthouse.
Right. Is there guards outside?
There are no guards outside. There are steps that lead between 4 columns up to a door.
Go up to the door.
Okay.
Open the door.
The door is already open. It seems like a moderately busy place as it is.
Go inside the door and look for guards.
Okay, so you go inside the door, and there is. I'll tell you what. Should we go for a blank page on this one? There we go. Where is it? Where's it gone? Can I create a new page? Have I got too many pages? Oh wait, hang on a minute. There's the scroll bar. There we go. And I'll just move you guys to it as well. If I can find it. Oh, I've got to move you bit by bit because of a scroll bar. There we go. Can you see the blank page now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to get a freehand tool. Right, so let's say you can put yourselves on when I draw this. There is your big double doors. They appear to be about 15 feet wide according to this scaling, but there we go. And they open up into a room with apparently very wibbly walls. At the far side of the room, there is a large desk with a gentleman sat on the side of it, and there is we're going to say there's 4 doors that are quite oversized in this drawing, but you get the idea. As well as that guy, there's also another desk in the corner here where there's 2 more guards sat down doing something.
I walk up to the guy at the desk and say, "We're looking for Lord."
Looking for Lord who?
Sorry, my gnome friend knows the Lord's name.
I do. I'd have to
Look on
check
the
the piece
letter.
of paper again.
I can pass you the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. It's Lord's. What's that?
Davenport.
It's Lord Davenport.
Lord Davenport. Lord Davenport. Oh, right. I know he is here today. He's quite busy, but you have an appointment or anything?
Yes, we do.
When's your appointment for?
Well, now, otherwise, why do you think I'd be here?
Okay. Can I take your name, please?
No, Eamon.
Aemond.
Eamon.
We're all Aemond.
Every last one of us.
Oh my goodness.
Is there a role for lying?
I think we'll still fail.
Yes.
No, I'm Almond.
Hello. I'm Almond. Go on. Roll a lying roll. I can't even bother to remember what is it.
Deception.
Deception. That's it. Roll deception. Okay. So all 3 of these people are trying to lie. Because all 3 of them are trying to say the same lie, not only is that going to be very unbelievable, but it also gives them disadvantage.
Oh.
So,
As long as I get a natural 1 then.
Tidmouth gets a 1.
Well, it's not a natural 1 because it's a 2 minus 1.
Mike gets a 4. Upiri gets a 13. The guard looks at you all. So, are you all trying to tell me that you are Aemond?
Sorry, these 2, they're simpletons I hired in the last town just to help get me here. They can't say much.
I am Groot.
Right.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Can I have another roll from you, Mike? And you still got disadvantage because of the situation. 12. It says, I am fairly sure that you are not Aemon.
Ah, but this letter is from him. Pass me the letter.
Gartholomew, will you pass this letter across, please?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, sorry, slightly out of reach.
Okay.
Right, so, yes, here we have a letter from Eamon.
Okay. The gentleman puts his hand out and takes it from
I
you.
hand it, yeah.
And he says, "Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Amond. A letter from Amond. I tell you what. I will deliver this to the Lord right now. If you want to.
We were told to hand it over
Yes.
personally.
I'm going to hand.
But not by Aemond. Definitely not.
I will hand it over for you. And
No, I take it. It's mine.
you can't. You grab it back.
Yes.
Okay. He says, well, if you insist on delivering it in person, I will see when he's available. Please take a seat."
Thank you.
And he beckons one of the other guards over. Maybe not a guard, but he's dressed in the same. Because all the guards were in a particular style of clothing, and where's he trying to pass?
Thanks. Put that back in my pocket.
Okay.
Oh, actually, should I put it in the bag of holding?
Yes.
You have a bag of holding and you never told me.
You might need to fold it up a bit, though.
Bag of holding's going to be filled. You can get in it. You're losing my train of thought now. Yes, the guards.
Sorry.
The guards are wearing a tabard with an emblem on it. The ones that were in the tower were also wearing armor and had weapons. These ones do not. They're in more like smart dress, but are still wearing the same tabard. The emblem is in white, and the tabard is red. The gentleman at the desk gestures over to some seats, which are roughly along this wall here, like a bench. So you can go sit on that bench. He gestures, and I will go fetch him for you.
What's the emblem
Okay.
of the Talbard?
It's like a gate emblem, kind of rounded at the top with some. I can attempt to draw it for you here. If you
That's all right. I'll draw the imaginary one on my paper.
Yeah, like kind of like this. Can you tell what it is yet? It's kind of like that.
Okay, cool.
I call over to the guard behind the desk. Excuse me, is there like a shower somewhere that I could use?
He says, you probably want to go to the inn for that.
That is the stink of a warrior, Gartholomew. How dare you?
Well, I'm not a warrior, I'm a gnome.
Good point.
If I drag over this now, it's going to delete everything. So oh no, the wall disappeared. So the wall disappears. No, it doesn't really. There we are. The wall's back. So do you go and sit down?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Bartholomew? Yeah, he goes and sits down too. So you all go sit on the bench. You're not waiting very long when one of the guards that was sent over there comes back in through one of the doors, and he's followed by a gentleman, which is not dressed in the same. He's dressed in very fine clothes, but apart from that, just seems like a normal gentleman. And he comes over and he says, "Hello, I believe you have a letter for me."
Sorry, say that again?
"Hello, I believe you have a letter for me."
Oh, yes. Hold on.
Gartholomew has the letter.
Could you pass this to the gentleman, Lambing?
Okay. Right, here's the letter.
He says, there we go. Right, okay, he says, and he opens up the letter and looks inside and pulls it open. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, it's from Eamon. We only sent him out.
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh wait, no, we're not doing that anymore. Sorry.
He says, I only sent him out about a week ago. Injured? Oh my word! Under hunting. Well, that just won't do at all. He says. That's no good. No good at all. No. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. Well, thank you very much for delivering this note to me. It's vital information.
I was told there was a reward.
He turns to you and says, "A reward? No. Why would there be a reward?"
Eamon said that there would be a reward for letting you know how he was.
No,
No?
he gave us money at the beginning.
I hope you're saying that out of character. You're terrible at soliciting money. What are you doing?
He didn't say out of character. The Lord says, "Yeah, that sounds more like what Eamon would do."
Yeah, here's your payment.
And he hands you over a gold piece.
And one for you, Gartholomew. I completely forgot after he handed the letter to me.
Okay, so Mike and Tidmouth put a gold piece on your character sheet. He says, "Hey,
I forgot myself.
you forgot yourself. Yeah, put some on yours as well, you Perry, if you haven't already." So he says, "So what happened?"
Well,
He
unfortunately,
took an arrow to the knee.
he was an adventurer, but then he took an arrow to the knee.
Oh my!
We were...
Where did the arrow come from? Who were you attacked by?
Wasn't me.
Orcs.
Oh.
Loads
He
of orcs.
clicks his finger and points to the guy, one of the guys behind the counter, and he nods and comes over with a parchment. And he opens it up in front of you. He says, "Did they bear this emblem?" And he shows you an emblem on a piece of paper, which matches the one that you saw on that orc on the bridge.
Oh, who saw that emblem though?
Gartoff, I think.
Yeah, Gartoff saw it.
I think Gartoff.
Not I, it was the Meggie when he searched for body.
Was it Demegi? Okay, so you guys don't know whether it was or whether it was.
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
Gartoff looked at it as well, didn't he?
I thought Gartoff looked at it.
No, I just lobbed the body into a river.
Oh, he didn't pay any attention. You just lobbed it into the river. Okay.
Yeah.
Not 100% familiar. We are missing also a comrade as well, a fellow companion. He might have seen maybe, but not exactly. But we did fight quite a few orcs.
Right.
Unfortunately, our men did take a few hits.
Right. Okay. Oh, this is a turn up. This is so you were. Well, thank you very much for delivering this to me. This is I don't suppose you are in the line for any work, are you?
Is there a horse in it?
Yes, what's the pay like?
Well, I gave Eamon money for the journey, and he seems to possibly have passed it on to you by the sounds of what... I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, and he looks at you, Euperia.
Laomeng.
You forgot your own name. Laomeng, yes, so... I mean, the deal was with him. Perhaps if you were to carry out his task, you would claim his reward.
He didn't explain his task completely. His main what we were given was this letter to give to you, so he never really explained what he was really up to.
Okay. He turns the parchment over that he previously had in his hand, and you can now see that there is some writing on it. And he says, "Well, let's see what the agreement was here. He was to go out from Therovell and scout the nearby area. And he was going to try and find out where the orcs were coming from and where they were going to. They've been seen moving items in the area. but they seem to be stockpiling. Maybe lots of deliveries coming in. We've had some of our guards keep an eye on them in the local villages, but we need somebody to infiltrate the forest and find out what's going on, and that's what he was doing. If you can find out where they're based and possibly what they're stockpiling, then you would be fit for the reward.
What is the reward?
Okay.
Well, the reward was 40 gold pieces.
Make it 60. That's 20 each.
I can easily have people hired for this amount. You can have it if you want. As Eamon's friends, I'll give you first refusal, but no, this is the price for the hunt.
Okay, we'll do it.
I turned to Gartov and asked him, like, quietly, the place that we're held, wasn't there loads of boxes underneath there? You were going through them. Was there anything inside these boxes?
Not anything important.
So nothing was being stockpiled in those boxes.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if we were being held at a certain position where they were stockpiling, that was all.
Yeah, but there were also no orcs in the tower, so no guards. Bit odd.
Okay. I turn back.
We'll take it.
Yeah, sounds good enough. We'll take it on.
So, remind me again, what's the name of the place we need to go through the well port to?
Well, you came from there, right?
We have bad memories.
Well, that's memories.
So
I swear it was Taffington.
So the Lord strokes his face slightly. He says, "Well, if you were out Gelville way, that means yes, you would be using the Taffington portal."
Oh, is
Thank
there
you
different
kindly.
portals? We've not used well ports very much. We came through a well port. Did we have to use a different well port to go back to the same
I
place?
see. Yeah, if you've not used them much before, it can be difficult, I must admit, to try and remember which one to use. But I'm sure the guards will show you which one you need.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Just, we might need some equipment, etc. If
And
possible.
transport.
And transport. How would we acquire this if you are not paying any of our fee up front?
Well, I did give Eamon 4 gold up front.
4 gold, that buys me 1 bottle of whiskey.
Then you, my friend, has been overcharged for your whiskey.
That's it. Back to the pub.
So, well, I gave you 3. He gave us 3 of the gold just to pay us to take this letter. So he didn't use any money to pay for any transport.
He must have kept
Clearly.
the gold for himself then.
Yes.
Well, he looks
I
across.
say we go back to Taffington and look for some transport there.
He looks
we could ask
across.
the stable keep because we helped him out. He might help us back out. So
He looks across you all and looks at you and what you're wearing and kind of inspects you, and he says, "Yes, you do seem like you've seen better days, if you don't mind me saying."
we've come across the odd critter.
Well, I don't think there's really much I can do for you. I mean, this contract is as it is. Perhaps if you are successful here, I can offer you more lucrative work in the future.
That sounds good. If the work is paying, I'm for that.
Well,
Out of character, what sort of time is it by the time we get to this lord?
okay, so you were early morning, did 2 or 3 hours of travel, messed around in Taffington for a while, port keyed over, and then came straight here. So it's probably midday.
Okay.
So he says, "Yeah, well, I'm quite busy, but thank you very much for your help. If there's any questions, I'm sure the clerk will help you out here. And also, please do give him your names so that we know who to reward or who to list missing in action should you fail to return. But I'm sure that won't be a problem. And thank you very much, he says. Okay, he says.
Thank you.
And he nods.
Thank you
off.
very much.
Yes, okay. And he disappears and goes straight back out the door that he came through. And the one of the guards that was in there closes the door firmly behind him. And the clerk that was stood next to him, that handed him the parchment with the symbol on, goes and sits back down behind his desk.
Let's go out and back to the Wellports, I guess. We haven't got enough gold for a place like this.
Probably not. No, let's go back to
Taffington Hall!
Taffington. Hi. Right, head back to the Wellports. Building.
Ask the guards which one we need to use to get back there.
So you go to leave the building that you're in, and the clerk says, "Excuse me, come here."
Oh yeah, we needed to tell him our names.
Oh yeah.
I'm Gartoff. Felwell.
Gartoff. Okay, let's put you down here. And he starts scribbling. Where from you hail, Gartoff?
It's a long story.
Oh, okay, he says. And the short version might be what?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll just put an X, he says. There we go. And you there, my little friend.
My name is Bartholomew, and I'm from Dudley Vale.
It's a place in Birmingham. I know it is. So I know people who live there.
I put a veil on the end of it.
Yeah, you could have dressed it up a little bit.
I was trying to think of a name and I couldn't think of it.
Oh well, never mind. So he goes, okay, there we go. And you, sir.
Laumeng.
And you are from
The city of Flenor.
Flenor. Okay, Flenor. Okay, brilliant. Okay, looks good. I don't need to do much more work here because the contract was already drawn up with Eamon. Although we probably will need those 4 gold pieces back from him. But I suppose if you complete the contract, that's part of it, so that's fine. Yes, okay, he says. Everything's in order. You may leave when ready.
Okay, off we go.
To the pool.
So you go back to back down the road to the tower. We're not going to dwell on this place too much. You may come back here in the future, but like you guys have already figured out, you're scraggy. You don't have a lot of money. This place is quite above you. If you went in any of the shops, you probably wouldn't be able to afford much.
Sad times.
Okay, so you go back into the tower with the multiple well ports in, and you have a look around. There's no guards.
There's no guards for us to ask which wellport to go
There's
into.
no guards, no.
Is there people walking in and out?
Yes, there's a few people walking around.
I grab the attention of the closest one. Excuse me.
Okay, so there's a gentleman that's walking around with a couple of baskets in his hand. He's nearby. You can ask him.
Do you know which wellport is for Taffington, please?
This is oh god, it's been a while since I've been to Taffington. It's one of those two, he says, and he points at 2 of the wellports.
So, sir, if we go into the wrong wellport and say Taffington, what happens to us?
Well, you'd just be in the wrong place. You'd have to come back again.
Okay, let's go.
I wouldn't worry about it. The taxes aren't on at the moment, so it's not like it's going to cost you any more, he says, and he snorts and wanders off with his baskets.
So which 2 did he point at?
He just points at 2 that are nearby to you.
Go through them?
Okay, so you go to one, I presume?
Yeah,
I assume
either
we're coming
one.
from like the bottom.
I'll go to the other one that Gartoff's not on,
Oh, God. Right.
and we'll count down.
Okay, what's going on here?
3, two,
Who-
one.
So Gartoff's going
Taffington.
on one, and Lao Meng's going on the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
that's
um,
Lamang. Gartoff is that one.
I like the
so-
way you're drawing, but we've actually got the characters on the screen. But never mind. Gartoff,
Whatever.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay, 15. So Gartoff disappears into the puddle, and he's gone. Hang on a second. Gartoff, you are you're in what you believe to be the place that you were at previously in Taffington.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you two. He's gone. What do you do?
I assume you meant to say that privately.
I did.
Well, I heard it, so.
Did you hear it as well, Euperia?
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
forget
yeah.
we're doing it on Discord, right?
We're not on Discord.
Yes, we are.
Oh, right. I forgot. I totally forgot we switched.
I noticed you were like privately talking to him, but I could still hear you.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the Discord fix that we've got going on. Okay, yeah. So, what do you two do?
I say Taffington as well.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so I step into the other one and say Taffington.
And you disappear into the water and appear in Taffington.
Oh, the name disappeared.
Okay, so
Okay.
oh, he's tiny again. He's too
Oh, what?
tiny.
It's about.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. Right. So you end up in Taffington. So we're coming towards the end of this session now. So I'm going to give you probably about 5 minutes to do some anything you want to do in Taffington Town Centre, and just to speed things up a little bit, so you're ready to leave Taffington next time we start. We'll unrole play this part of the adventure. So we'll just, instead of saying I go here, I go there, let's just what would you like to do in Taffington?
I wouldn't mind going into the tavern and freshening up, since I was frowned upon inside that city.
Okay.
Uh,
There is rudimentary facilities for you to do that, so you can do that.
I have forgotten instantly about that and have immediately rushed back over to the stables
Okay.
to attempt to reunite myself with the horse.
Okay, you go to the stables. There appears to be no horses there. There is a bloke. There is a bloke wandering around though.
Your face.
You! Where is me horse?
The gentleman comes over and says, "Sorry, what horse?"
It was a beautiful red horse with a blonde mane.
He says, "We haven't got any horses like that here. Are you interested in purchasing a horse?"
I'm not interested in purchasing a horse, I'm interested in purchasing my horse.
If it's your horse, why would you want to purchase it? He says.
Because I haven't paid for him yet.
Okay, this is right. Well, we don't have any horses for purchase right now. I mean, rental, yes, but if you want to purchase, we do have. Well, we have a couple of carts, a pony. Well, that's about it. Actually, come to think of it.
What colour's the pony?
He gestures in the other direction. He walks around the back of the house and gestures for you to follow him. And he points at a pony in a paddock. It's white.
Done.
It doesn't have purple hair or a horn.
It does now.
He does in his head. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can sell you this. Did you want a cart to go with it as well? I mean, I can sell you the cart at a half price if you purchase a pony.
Sure.
He says, excellent. Okay, brilliant. Well, that would be 25 gold, please.
Can I attempt to make a break for it?
You can try, but the pony's just in a paddock, mate. It's not as if you've got it in your hand or anything.
Well, I could use my animal handling and be sort of a horse whisperer and attempt to get it to jump the fence.
try, but it's really probably not going to.
I'm gonna get arrested. Is there any chance? Oh,
Is there any chance that I could barter?
But out of character, sorry. Is that buying it with the cart?
yeah,
Oh,
was
let's
it
give
was
it
it
a-
more expensive with the cart, or was that on a discount with the cart?
The cart's at a discount if you buy the pony. So
Yeah,
what
but
did I
how
say? I
much is
said
the-
25. So the cart's normally 10, but he's letting you have the cart for 5 if you buy the pony.
Which means the pony is 20, and that is exactly what I have. Okay,
I will buy the pony without the cart.
It says, oh right, okay, fair enough.
for 18,
It says,
second hand.
I'm sorry, I can't move to 18.
19.
He looks at you as.
I give it my saddest puppy dog eyes.
Try and roll persuade.
Yeah, roll persuasion to see if you can get that.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so you do a very poor job at persuading him. It says, sorry, can't help you. No pay, no pony.
Oh, fine. I've all my money. Then you grabbing.
Sorry, I grumble under my breath.
I come in and step in. I've done all this and come back.
To be fair, I'm not really 100% happy that I haven't got the horse that I had before.
I feel that you are slightly overpaying my little friend here for a pony, and
Not
I
at
think
all.
you should reduce the cost.
No. It's just-
23.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Tell him which one I had before, because he says he hasn't got it, but I bet he has.
These are my prices, my friend. I mean,
Well, they're too expensive.
I'm sorry you feel this way, but as you can see, I'm very low on resources here at the moment. This is the prices I put forward. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Where'd you catch your ponies?
I do have,
Well, we
They grow under a bridge next to a river.
I do have plenty of feed on offer. So if you were to buy the pony, I can throw in a sack of feed.
2 sacks.
Are you there, Gartov?
No, I just want this to happen.
Well, if you're not there, I'm not paying attention to you.
Oi, Gartov! Come and show this bloke your face.
Here is my face. What do you want, gnome?
I want you to intimidate this man into giving me my friend back.
Oi! Give
Who
him
was- He
his
was
friend
taken
back.
away from me.
The red horse with the blonde mane, I assume he's talking about.
We don't have a red horse with a blonde mane. I'm thinking.
Well, you must do, because I brought him in earlier.
Yeah, right, this was like a few hours ago.
And he was also hallucinating. So
It's from that cocktation you drank earlier.
It probably is actually. Yes. Well, I mean, this is the only steed I have for sale right now. I can offer you. Okay, fair enough. I admit that my prices are a little steep, but that's what you pay in these parts. If you want cheap horses, then you're not in the right area, I'm afraid. But I can offer you 2 sacks of feed. Yes.
3 sacks of feed.
I'm afraid that is quite overstepping the mark for the price. Maybe if you were to purchase the cart as well, I would round it up to a nice 4 stacks of feed.
I'm half tempted to just pull out my longbow and cap him in the head. But I feel like that might come across badly in future.
Right, gnome, buy the pony or let's go.
Oh, I could try and persuade him with song.
It would have to be a magical song. I don't think you can do magic, can you?
Well, I could play a song so horrible that he'll just be desperate to get rid of me.
I think he's fairly desperate to get rid of you at this point anyway.
That's probably true.
He says, you know, I'm a bit busy. I've got things to do. If you
Can't follow
want
me.
the
Do
pony,
you
can
really,
take the
really
pony.
want this white pony?
Well, I don't particularly want the white one. I want the one I had before, but I don't know where he's gone.
Oh,
He's
he
hidden
just
him
does.
away.
He doesn't seem to have it.
He's taken him to the Finder's Crispy Pancakes factory.
Well,
Okay.
he says, do we have
Well-
a deal or not?
We'll have to leave it there, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away, just like shouting curses at him. Just say, "I will find my friend one day, and you will pay."
Okay. He shakes his head and goes back inside and just ignores you.
As all good people do.
Does anybody want to buy anything from the town whilst we're here?
I haven't got enough gold.
Any goods or services?
What happened to your gold?
Spent it all on booze.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I did. No, I only started with 10.
You started with 10 and you blew it all on booze.
Did you realise you just got given a gold by Lao Meng?
Yeah, which puts me up to like 5 or 6.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, folks, then, in that case, we are going to leave it there for this time. We've discovered a little bit more about the area that we're in. We've got ourselves a couple of quests, and we're going to be trying to do a favour for a lord. Will Bartholomew ever find his red pony? Will Gartoff ever get absolutely smashed off his face with Leonard? And will Lao Meng ever... I don't know what you do. He doesn't do anything.
Progress the storyline faster.
Will he ever manage to progress a storyline where all he manages to do is kill 2 rats in an episode? We will find out next time. I don't know. The last thing...
What brings it forward?
Yeah, you do. I mean, you're dragging the storyline forward like an old arthritic donkey pulling a boulder across a ploughed field. Yeah, but never mind. You did do some combat. You didn't really get much XP. You did progress and hand in the letter, so that will be quest XP. So that, what quest was that? Let me have a look at my notes here. Can't find it. The Lord's Letter. So yes, the Lord's Letter, you did progress that. So, in fact, you actually progressed Bluebell Heather quest as well. So you're going to get XP for both of them. However, I'll work them out ready for next time and tell the players then. So, join us next time where hopefully we've got a few less technical issues. But from myself, Euperia, Timothy and Mike, it is goodbye for now. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care.